In the early 1980s, Los Angeles wasn't the city of dreams. It was the city of survival. Jobs vanished, neighborhoods were forgotten, and families were trapped in poverty. But in South Central, a young man named Franklin refused to stay broke. He wanted more, and he was willing to risk everything to get it. Franklin was smart, ambitious, and restless. He wasn't built for the 9-to-5 life. He wanted power, wealth, and freedom. And when he got his hands on a new product just hitting the streets, rock cocaine, he saw what no one else did. Others saw a quick hustle. Franklin saw an empire. At first, it was small, selling on corners, taking dangerous risks just to make a little profit. But Franklin had vision. He thought like a businessman, not just a dealer. He studied how to expand, how to connect with suppliers, how to build something that couldn't be ignored. And soon, he wasn't just surviving, he was climbing. Franklin brought his friends into the game. Leon, his brother from childhood, stood by his side, ready to fight for the empire. Together, they built something bigger than anyone expected. Franklin connected with ruthless suppliers, powerful cartels, and people who could open doors no kid from his neighborhood was ever meant to walk through. Money poured in. His family, once struggling to pay bills, now lived in comfort. Franklin went from broke to wealthy, from a kid nobody noticed to a man everyone feared and respected. He was no longer a hustler, he was becoming a king. But the streets never give crowns without blood. The good was undeniable. Franklin's empire made him rich beyond imagination. He had houses, cars, respect, and control. His mother, once worried about his choices, saw her son provide in ways she never thought possible. But the bad came just as quickly. Rivals circled, gangs tested him, law enforcement began to close in, and Franklin learned a hard truth. The more you gain, the more you have to lose. To protect his empire, Franklin had to get his hands dirty. People were killed. Innocents got caught in the crossfire. Friends became enemies. Every dollar he stacked came with a new scar, a new betrayal, a new reason to look over his shoulder. As Franklin climbed higher, cracks started to form. Rivals robbed him. Soldiers betrayed him. The same government that, no matter how smart Franklin was, no matter how carefully he planned, the streets caught up with him. His money began to slip away. His power vanished. The empire he built with blood and brilliance collapsed piece by piece. The king of South Central became a man scrambling to hold on. He was robbed, abandoned, and left with nothing but memories of what he once was. From broke to rich, from rich back to broke, his story wasn't just about the rise. It was about how quickly everything can be taken away. Franklin's story is a tragedy of ambition. He wanted out of poverty, and for a moment he had it all: wealth, power, influence. But the empire he built was fragile, and the cost was too high. In the end, Franklin's saints' rise and fall became a warning. The streets don't forgive. The game doesn't show mercy. And sometimes, no matter how high you climb, the fall will take everything. Franklin started when he was 17. By the time he was 21, he was worth $70 million. And by 23, he lost it all. Remember, it's better to go at a slow and steady pace than rush things. Doing the wrong things. If you're going to get rich fast, at least do it legally, which is very possible now on 2025.